Yes, people, and welcome back to Punches and Pundits. Now, before we start, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're listening to the episode on any sort of audio platforms, make sure to download the episode. Now, last night, we had UFC fight night in Perth in Australia between Reyes and Ulberg. We'll jump into that quickly, and then we'll make sure to preview the massive event that's happening next weekend at UFC 320. So, without further ado, let's start. And we'll start off with the main event. Reyes against Ulberg. Big fight at 205. Was an opportunity for either one of them to make a big statement, considering there's the title fight next weekend. And in terms of big statement, we did get one. I felt kind of bad for Dom Reyes, man. He was on a run. He was on a run. But that was a nasty knockout last night.
It was 3 wins in a row. I thought he was getting momentum. I thought possibly we had the Reyes of old, a guy that could compete for the title again. But yeah, it's disappointing. And to lose in that kind of fashion as well, first round knockout loss, that could kill his confidence. And I think it's going to be a while before we see him sort of contend again. But for Ulberg, a big win for him. And listen, you have to say he's next. Pereira versus Ankalaev rematch taking place in next week, pretty much. The winner has to fight Ulberg, in my opinion, because there's no one else. The light heavyweight division, as it is, it's a thin division as it is, and Ulberg has been sort of around for a while, and he's got a good style as well to make for some interesting fights. He's a knockout artist, and that was an emphatic win and a statement win as well. And listen, I think Dana and all the UFC bros have to give him a title shot.
You see, Ulberg said he'd be willing to be backup for next week. Because the fight was only one round, he basically didn't get no damage.
And to be fair, you're right. I mean, his weight's already good. He probably didn't blow up too much. I mean, he's probably weighing 220 and a bit come fight night. So it won't be a tough weight cut for him. I think that's a good shout. And he's getting paid a bit as well, so why not? That's free money.
That's basically free money. And regarding Ulberg, like his last fight was a bit contentious. It was in London, no? Against Blachowicz.
Yeah, but that was...
And there was a bit of... I felt like his stock took a little bit of a knock because it was kind of a boring fight.
But Blachowicz is tough. He does that to everyone, Blachowicz. Former champion, even his fights with Ankalaev, they were close fights. You know, he's been in so many fights, Blachowicz, where he's given guys tough fights. So we shouldn't look into that too much.
Or Uzdemir just before that as well. It went to a decision.
But I think this is a statement win. This is exactly what he had to do if he wanted a title shot. If he wanted that title shot...
First round KO.
Exactly. He did exactly what was expected of him. And listen, at least we're seeing the light heavyweight division move a bit. And Clive Pereira will go against it once more. And Ulberg has to go straight in.
So you think the winner... So if someone between Yuri and Khalil goes for a crazy knockout in a crazy fight, they can't skip Ulberg?
I think Yuri's had too many chances as it is. He's lost too many times.
If Pereira wins, yes. Yeah. But if
Ankalaev wins, yeah. I mean, it will be a different opponent, but I still think Yuri's had his chances. Khalil recently fought Pereira. It was a valiant effort, but still lost. I just think Ulberg deserves his chance. I think if you give Khalil another shot at the belt or Yuri, it's the same faces. Give Ulberg a shot, and Ulberg could possibly defend his belt against the winner of Khalil and Yuri. I think that's the way to move.
Wait, you think... Well, hold on. You think Ulberg...
If Ulberg wins, that's what I'm saying. If Ulberg wins.
But you said, bro, like, what?
You know, as in, I'm putting a scenario out there if he wins, but I don't think Ulberg beats any of them.
You don't think he beats Pereira or...
I mean, he could catch Pereira, but I just think Pereira's a better version of him. Pereira's a more devastating version of Ulberg. And Ankalaev, for me, is too slick.
Yeah.
But he's a good puzzle to have in the light heavyweight division, bro. How many months were we frustrated with the light heavyweight division? Lack of contenders, same faces. Do you know what I mean? Since Jones and DC left the division, you know, of course Pereira's come up and sort of livened it up. But before Pereira,
he done more than live.
Yeah, I mean he done his thing, but it's sort of been a bit of a dead division.
So no, I mean Yuri, bro. The fights, Yuri, Glover, like these sort of fights were crazy, bro.
Yeah, but
Yuri's rise, spinning elbow against Reyes in the apex. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
I just think with the light heavyweight division,
no, compared to
if you look outside the top 10, or maybe even top 5, top 6, there's nothing. That's the thing.
So you're saying there's no real upcomers that are just making
No,
noise?
I mean, not really. I mean, who can we really? I mean, have you seen anyone come on Contender Series as a light heavyweight that we should be aware of? I haven't really heard any names. Do you know what I mean? You compare it to other divisions like middleweight, welterweight, bro, they're
featherweight,
stacked. Lightweight, featherweight. Yeah, these sort of middle divisions, they're stacked, stacked to the brim. So yeah, if you compare it to those divisions, it's a pretty weak division. But good to see Ulberg get his win. To be fair, I'll be honest, that card it didn't really amaze me.
Yeah, no, it wasn't stacked.
It didn't really amaze me.
But
those
those
wins, but
those cards sometimes jump out in terms of like the finishes. There was some really good finishes.
yeah,
There was the situation between
Neil Magny.
Neil Magny and Jake Matthews.
Yeah,
It's a difficult one.
I understand why he's frustrated, Matthews, but I think
Luckily, it was the end of the round though.
yeah.
But I get it.
Neil
He thought
Magny,
he was.
yeah.
I get it. Like he thought he won, and then like you have to. Do you remember it was like Anderson Silva against Bisping? He was convinced he won, and then he has to continue to fight.
Yeah, I mean,
Like it takes some mental. You know, what I'm
unless
saying?
the ref waves it and pulls you off.
Like,
Do you know what I mean?
but he kind of did though.
Yeah, but did he really wave it and pull him off? He didn't.
He didn't pull him off.
Do you know what I mean?
But
yeah.
thought he was out. Bro.
But then the ref is probably saying that because it's the end of the round.
Yeah, but if there was
You can't differentiate. That's the thing.
No, but if there was 30 seconds left,
of course,
he would the fight would
the
have
fight's done. Yeah, but it wasn't. That's the thing. And Magny showed his veteran experience to come back and get a W.
Reminded me of Magny against Mike Malott.
Yeah.
Just lost. You know what I'm saying? Just managing. That one was a TKO, and last night was a
Magny's
submission.
been around for how many years, bro? This guy's been in the UFC for how long?
And he's taken some bad losses, bro.
But then he's
just there.
What I
he's
respect
spotted.
about him, he's still around. You know, people like Magny, people like Michael Johnson, they've been through hell, but they're just still around. You have to respect that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you do. 100%.
Even if they're not championship caliber,
Jim Miller.
yeah, respect it. Jim Miller, there's a few of them to be fair. Clay Guida, I think Clay Guida's gone now, isn't it? He's
But
still in the UFC.
he was there for a minute.
Guida. So these guys, yeah, you have to respect their longevity.
Cub Swanson.
Cubs,
But he's not there
Cubs
anymore.
gone
But
now,
he was
But
there.
Cub was there for so long as well. Cubs
Yeah.
was there before it was. What was it? What was the organization where
Dominic Cruz.
Yeah.
But his injury. No, there's a few like that.
There's a
But
lot of them. So fair play to Magny getting the W.
mm,
And listen, that all that win means is he can hang around a bit longer
Mm.
because he's never winning a belt.
Jimmy Crute got a good win as well. He's been up and down in terms of the light heavyweight division. But yeah, overall it was. Do you know what it is? Before there's a big pay-per-view, often like the fight nights the week before they're kind of weak. But the main event had, you know, it had an importance to it because it probably will be the next challenger for the belt. So, you know, it holds weight. But we'll dive straight into UFC 320 next weekend and we'll preview that. And in terms of stack meet, there's some serious scraps. There's some serious implication scraps, but there's also some fights where there's going to be some violence. I think Yuri v. Khalil is going to be violent. It's going to be a violent scrap. And we'll dive into that co-main event because I remember you saying Merab's going to deal with Corey easy work. I was actually thinking about it on the way here. It's not going to be easy work. I don't think it's easy work, bro.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we can break down each fight. So let's start with that. Let's start with that.
Pereira.
Let's start with Pereira and Kalaev.
Let's talk about the antics, the Google Translate antics.
Firstly,
Shatman,
anyone who's been watching MMA or the UFC in particular will know that. Firstly, and Kalaev can't speak a word of English. Yeah, those tweets are not him.
It's Ali.
It's Ali Abdelaziz. Anyone who knows the sport knows this guy. All he does is tweet from his fighters' accounts. He will tweet abuse at their opponents. And their opponents will take the bait, and all the fans take the bait. I've never heard Ankalaev speak a word of English, so there's no way he's tweeting.
No, when he called out Pereira, do you remember after his fight, he was like,
Yeah, but that was some
Alex,
broken...
stop
Yeah,
running.
But he barely got those words out. That's not him tweeting in number one. That whole debacle of them in the PI or wherever they were doing the Google Translate, all that nonsense, yeah?
Yeah, I don't
For me, I mean, it is what it is, but I don't really read too much into it. For me, there's a lot of pressure on Pereira.
Like it's either
For me, there's a lot of pressure on Pereira. I think you can look at all of this tweet stuff. There's a lot of pressure on Pereira. How old is Pereira now? 38?
older than that. No.
39? He's pushing 40, yeah?
Yeah, it's pushing 40.
You can't afford to lose 2 fights in a row to the same person. And Clive won the last fight. It was sort of
So
a
you
surprise to a lot of people. He cannot afford to lose. So I think, ignore all of that stuff. There's a lot of pressure on Pereira. And if I'm being honest, I think Ankalaev gets it done. And I think Ankalaev will finish Pereira this time as well. I think it's a finish. I think Ankalaev will go into this fight knowing I'm the better striker. You know, when people were suggesting this at the start, people were saying we're crazy. I mean, I said Ankalaev would win. I didn't think he would outbox him the way he did. I think this will be another striking match.
Yeah, but you thought Ankalaev
would wrestle. But
but
Pereira,
you thought Ankalaev would get him down.
yeah, Pereira showed excellent defense. Showed that you can't take him down as easy as you think. Ankalaev showed he's the better striker. Or he's a better boxer, has the better defense. I think Ankalaev, knowing he can take Pereira's power, knowing he's the better striker, knowing he's not fearful of Pereira the way other fighters are, I think he's going to go into this fight confident. And he's going to do him. I think he's going to do him in. I think he's going to stop him. Ankalaev, I've always said this guy is one of the most underrated guys. I was calling his name for years. He should have got a title shot years ago. But he never got it. He was being blackballed. He was getting hated on by the UFC brass, Dana.
Well, he did get a title shot. And then that fight against Blachowicz just set him back.
But you could arguably say he nicked that fight as well. It was a draw, but it wasn't.
But he didn't look good.
Yeah, it wasn't. But as again, Blachowicz does this to people. The guy is made of
but his
steel.
stock took a hit.
No, he did take a hit, and I think Dana didn't give him a shot. He had to work his way back up. But what I'm saying is, if you just break this fight down, Pereira has a lot of pressure, and I think Pereira, I've always said this, bro, he's a bit left hook heavy. He's a bit leg kick heavy, doesn't throw many jabs. And I think Ankalaev, when it comes to his hands...
I don't know, he busts up Khalil just based on jabs, bro.
No, but Khalil's not the boxer Ankalaev is. Khalil's another kicker as well. Khalil comes in with that Muay Thai heavy style. Ankalaev, for me...
Khalil's dangerous, though.
No, Khalil's a game guy. He bites down the mouthpiece, but skill-wise, he can't chat to Ankalaev. Ankalaev, bro, this guy's skilled.
Wait, hold on. Before you continue, you see... what's his name? Dean Thomas?
Yeah.
He said they should trade Ankalaev for like this upcoming girl in the PFL.
No comment. You know, my response to that is no comment.
Why?
It's nonsense, bro.
Well,
Bro,
he's basically saying Ankalaev is a scrub. Damn.
Pereira, people were saying Pereira should be pound for pound number 1. But people are not saying that when Pereira was... When Pereira came up and won the belt and won 3 fights.
Where's Ankalaev in the pound for pound?
No, but did Pereira not win 3 fights in a row at light heavyweight when he won the belt?
More than that.
He won multiple fights in a row, yeah? And Ankalaev beat him. And for me, it was a clear victory as well. So if Ankalaev's a scrub, what is Pereira?
So Pereira's putting a lot of stock on that was a bad version of him.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been, but you just look at their skills, on the feet. But Ankalaev's the better boxer. He's the better striker. Ankalaev just has no kicks. But his defense, his timing, his shot selection, bro, for me, he's got the quicker hands as well. People are not deep in the speed advantage. And he's got the better chin. And Ankalaev hurt him in that last fight. People forget that. He hurt him. He has the power to hurt him. I think Pereira's in trouble.
See, it's hard. It's hard. I see your points. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to, like... I think the main and the co-main, if you're thinking with your head and you're thinking logically, you're thinking immediate rematch, it's hard to completely make the adjustments. But at the same time, like, for example, the Sean O'Malley Merab, that, like, rematch, right? Sean O'Malley got dominated on the ground and it was like, can he make adjustments? This one, he was managing to stuff all the takedowns, but Pereira wasn't landing. Ankalaev was stifling his offense. In terms of being able to make those adjustments, what could Pereira have done in camp to make sure that Ankalaev he needs to get hurt this fight. Pereira needs to gain Ankalaev's respect with his hands or kicks. within the first 10 minutes of that fight.
You made a good point the last fight. I mean, when they fought the first time,
Mm.
you said Pereira went into that camp just thinking of takedown defense. Everybody was talking about how Pereira's going to get taken down. He worked on that takedown defense, and he was very good on the night when it comes to his wrestling. But it's like he abandoned his hands. It's like he was gun shy. This fight, he's going to come in striking heavy. But is that going to be enough? What if Ankalaev turns into a wrestler this fight?
First of all,
Because
I don't,
Pereira-
wait.
because
I
Pereira's
don't
focusing.
think. I know Ankalaev's Russian and whatnot,
Yeah.
but he's nowhere near
He's not.
the wrestlers of Hamza or Islam.
He's from the same region as Khabib, but he doesn't.
But he's not.
He's
He's a striker.
Player, yeah.
So Pereira put so much stock in, like, I can't just get dominated on the ground. In the fight, realized, like, this guy can't really take me down.
Yeah.
But what he is, he's kind of elusive. He's got good movement, and he is a good striker. So then, next thing you know, you look at the clock, 15 minutes, 20 minutes down.
Yeah.
You ain't really scored. You ain't really hurt him, and you're chasing the finish. Do you know what I'm saying? So Pereira needs to let Ankalaev know from the very get-go that if you get close, and you're right, he doesn't throw jabs. He needs to throw jabs this fight.
He does not throw. You know what he does? He throws that calf kick. He baits you to throw, catches you with a left hook. He wings his punches. It works.
No. But
it works. No, it's technical, but bro, Ankalaev's just coming in with that boxing and those jabs, and that stuff don't work against a guy like Ankalaev. It works against 90% of the roster, but against a guy who can box a bit, who knows what to do.
He changed that fight against Khalil with the jab.
But-
From the mid of the third round into the fourth round where you got the finish.
Like he broke Khalil. He broke Khalil.
I know, but it was through the jab.
Yeah.
So he needs to land. He needs to land the few on the nose.
Does Khalil have the defense Ankalaev has?
No.
There's levels to strike him. People think just because Khalil can look, Khalil probably hits harder than Ankalaev for sure. Khalil can crack. He's a monster. But Ankalaev, but if you watch him closely, he's so slick, and he just takes his time. He fights so smart, and his feints are amazing. And bro, you saw on the night, bro, he made Pereira look like a normal. He made Pereira look human, which we haven't seen in a long time. So,
you think
final
he finishes
final
Pereira,
prediction?
yeah?
I think he finishes him, bro. I think he comes into that fight, and again, we always talk about this. When you win the belt, you get that 10% better. He's gonna come in confident that he won the last fight, confident that he can hurt Pereira, and that 10% extra being champion. So I think he gets it done. I'm going for a fourth round finish. TKO.
I don't know. It's like one moment I'm thinking Pereira could get it done, but I'm thinking, how could he get it done? You're right. Like he needs to land within the first 10 minutes. Like a bomb. Like one where Ankalaev has chicken legs to really like make.
Oh, he needs to.
Has Ankalaev been hurt in the UFC? I know he got finished by Paul Craig, but has he been
he was winning that fight, to be fair.
No, he was winning.
Has he been hurt? I mean, has he been? He probably has, but I can't remember the fight. The only time I can remember his shins were getting destroyed by Blachowicz.
Yeah.
If Pereira looks at that fight, he could go for that as well. Pereira's a much better kicker than Blachowicz, but we'll see what Pereira does. But Pereira definitely has to chop away at the legs and try and hurt him, but it's going to be tough. I mean, we can both agree Ankalaev is a favourite.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just.
But I think Pereira. I think Pereira's got a chance though, but I don't know if it's enough for me to go and say, like on record, that he'll beat Ankalaev. But I don't think it's gonna be. I mean, it'd be disappointing because it'd be the end of that Poatan reign, like fully.
But he's done. If he loses it again, he has to go up to heavyweight
or retire, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he can retire, but I think he still wants to fight. But he can go up to heavyweight. You know, there's not many names at heavyweight. Aspinall's going to fight Gane. We'll talk about that later on. But, I mean, if Aspinall gets through Gane, who's really there for him to fight?
No one.
Do you know what I mean? So Pereira can go up if he loses or if he wins. But yeah, I just think it's Ankalaev's time.
I think I'll go same as last fight. I don't know if there's a finish.
So Ankalaev decision win.
Yeah.
It's not a bad shot. That's probably a safe bet.
It is a safe bet. But if there is a finish,
Pereira.
it'll be Pereira. I don't think Ankalaev finishes Pereira. But yeah, we'll
Pereira has the power for sure.
Huh?
Pereira has the power to finish anyone.
Mm.
But I just think Ankalaev's too slick.
Um,
Too slick. But what's the co-main? Is it not Marab Sanhagen? I mean,
this is where we disagree.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, initially you said Sanhagen has a chance, but now you're leaning towards Sanhagen winning. But I think Marab absolutely destroys him. I think this will be a one-round job. One-round job or two-round job. Bro, you don't understand,
chill.
yeah?
Nah,
You
chill,
don't understand
chill.
who Marab is. Marab is a monster. Marab is probably top 3 fighters in the UFC right now. Top 3.
If
Makachev, Ilya, Marab.
If Marab finishes Sanhagen in 1 round,
But he's smoking him. There's nothing Sanhagen.
why are you
has
saying
to
that?
stop.
Go on, give me your basics.
Sanhagen's an amazing striker, but that doesn't matter. Marab's gonna double leg him or single leg him, take him down, and he's gonna smash him. Sanhagen as well.
You don't think Marab can go for a sloppy takedown and get caught?
Not at all. And with Sanhagen as well, as good as he is a bit of a bottle job. He's always, when he's made that step up, he's always lost. We can go through his career. He had a very good performance where he tried his hardest against Umar, he lost. Aljamain Sterling, if you remember that fight, finished him. Pitayan, former champion, he made that step up, fought a guy in Pitayan who, was the guy. And
Jan
lost.
was on a crazy streak there.
But he lost to Jan. So, bro, this guy, for me, if you look at his resume, he has too many losses to guys that Marab would make easy work of. Marab, for me...
But you know what mistake you're doing right now? You're going by MMA maths.
No, MMA
because this guy beat this guy, so therefore he's going to...
That's a good... Fair point. But you also go form. Marab is undefeated in how long? Marab has one of the best winning streaks in the UFC right now. And Marab's a monster. And he's added finishes to his game. His last... Bro, come on, man. There's not...
I tell you what, though. I don't think Marab is game planning for Sanhagen.
Marab, what do you mean? He's not...
As in...
disrespecting him. He's just...
Bro, he's... And I hear it. Like, fighters should be active, but this guy's... He's always in the octagon, bro. Yeah. Like, it's mad.
I think that also what makes him dangerous as well.
I know.
That also makes him dangerous, bro.
I know, but you don't think there's a moment where Marab's gonna have an off day, bro?
No, I don't think so at all. I think, look, I look at this with Marab. His like you said, he's in the cage so much. He's just a machine. I think that's good. That's a good thing. Guys sort of fall off when they're out of the cage for a while. I think this is what's making it work for Marab. This is sort of his recipe to success because he's so active. And bro, I'll be honest, the game planning side, he doesn't need to do much in terms of game planning. All he has to do is what he did against O'Malley. O'Malley and Sanhagen are very similar. They're very similar. They're very similar, bro. They're both...
Corey's a better wrestler, bro. By far.
As good a wrestler Corey is, he will never take down Marab. Never. So
he can't stay up, though.
So that's irrelevant.
He can't stay up.
No. His takedown defense is possibly better than O'Malley's.
It's not possibly. It's way better, bro.
No, okay, it's better. But for me...
You know the example that you used about Pereira and Ankalaev and Pereira focused too much on the takedown. Sanhagen did that with Umar, bro.
And who's to say he won't do that again? Who's to say he won't do that again?
Well, I'm assuming that he would have made the adjustment.
Because Marab brings a different kind of pace.
But Umar's a better striker than Marab.
Yeah, but with Marab, it's not about his striking or wrestling. His biggest strength is his pace. The guy does not take a back step.
Sanhagen fights for 5 rounds, though.
But there's a difference when you're fighting for 5 rounds on your back foot as opposed to in the center of the cage. He's not going to be able to get center cage against Marab. He's going to be on his back foot the whole fight.
You don't think Sanhagen can hurt him?
Sanhagen can hurt Marab. But I think Marab is... You know when Marab used to get rocked every fight and still used to end up winning? I think that's not even... I think that's the old version of Marab. Marab doesn't even get hurt anymore. This is Marab's...
That's the only...
Marab,
that's the only thing.
Do you remember that Marab used to get rocked like every fight?
Yeah.
And used to come back.
Mariah, Cejudo.
I'm pretty sure a lot of guys hurt him, but he's changed. He's evolved. He doesn't even train out of New York anymore. I think he trains in Vegas now. I think he switched his camps. So Marab's become a different caliber fighter. That was the Marab that just became champion, or that was the Marab that was a contender. This Marab is a pound for pound top 3 fighter. And if he beats Sanhagen, there's arguments for him to go up. Do you know what I mean? Because Ilya hasn't fought in a while. As good as Ilya is, he hasn't fought in a while now, yeah? He's sort of holding out. I don't know what he's trying to do. If Marab convincingly smokes Sandhagen, I'd say put him number 2 until Ilya fights. No, I'm being serious, bro.
But so now, now you're putting stock on beating someone like Sandhagen.
No, Sandhagen's a good fighter.
Nah, bro, you said he's a scrub, bro.
No,
You
I
just
never said he's a scrub. I said it's a bit of a bottle job.
You said he's gonna clean him out in one round.
Yeah, because that's how good Marab is. That's how good Marab is, bro.
So Marab is gonna do a Hamzat special on Sandhagen. I want, bro, Mo.
Yeah.
You might as well, yeah. Go.
Yeah. Listen,
He's gonna
Marab
so
Dvalishvili will submit Corey Sandhagen in the first round. Say whatever you want. They can say what they want in the comments.
bro, you're killing me.
I'm being serious, bro.
I think
He's gonna do it.
I think this goes.
It could be, and then you have to stand on Sandhagen winning. You have to stand on.
Hold on.
No, because you said I'm not too sure if Marab wins, so you have to stand.
So
on
what?
it as
Even
well.
if I say it goes 25 minutes and it's one of Marab's hardest fights,
But you
that's
have,
not putting stock.
But I mean, it's stock, but you have to.
You're saying
you have to put your
Marab's-
foot down and say Sandhagen's winning.
I think. How about this? I think on at least one judge's scorecard, Corey might have the fight.
So you think it'll be a split
It'll be a split decision win for Marab.
for Marab?
Now, you're saying he submits him in one round. I'm saying this is a close fight.
Does him in. I think Corey. I don't know what it is, man. I just think
You don't rate his thing,
Some guys
bro.
are good, but
Nah, you don't rate
it's just
him.
and you know in the big fights under the lights, you know when you put all on the line, when you make that step up, I just think he always falls short. He always falls short.
I think, yeah,
and he's coming up against a demon in Marab.
but I think the reason why you're saying all of this,
Marab's the greatest bantamweight of all time. Can we all agree? Can we all agree?
yeah,
He is, isn't he?
yeah.
That is who he's up against. The GOAT of the bantamweight division.
I think either Corey's gonna have the fight of his life or Marab's gonna have a bit of a stinker, and that's why the gap is gonna get smaller.
I mean, look, there is, Sandhagen's not bad, but I just think Marab, his trajectory, bro, the guy is not looking back. He's a
No,
bro, I've
I'll
not
be
seen
honest.
nothing
I'll
like
be
it.
honest. If Marab has hit his prime, like true prime, and that finish against O'Malley is what we should expect, then Sandhagen is in crazy trouble. But I don't know. I've got a sneaky feeling that Marab won't look great come next week. I could be wrong.
What is it? Have you been watching build up? Have you been seeing things in Sandhagen's training that you think Sandhagen's going to show up?
I just think, first of all, Sandhagen's one of those fighters. I know you're kind of saying, he's a bottle job. I disagree. That fight against Peter Yan, he's coming up against Peter Yan, who was on smoke. Yeah. And if you remember the first 2 rounds, and that was for the interim belt, by the way. It wasn't for the real belt. So this is his first proper title shot. I get that Peter Yan was known for downloading information in the first 2 rounds, but Sandhagen looked real good. You know what I'm saying? And then Peter Yan kind of... Now, prime Peter Yan beats Sandhagen, but that was a competitive fight. Then you go to the Umar fight. Umar landed more in the striking exchanges, but wasn't able to take him down. Marab is a better wrestler than Umar. Pure, like, when you mix in cardio and whatnot. But I think Marab's going to have to get him down against the cage. In the open, I honestly feel like Corey's got some really good scrambles and takedown defense, bro. Umar had some really good positions on the ground and sometimes was not able to fully take him down. And on top of that, Corey's really elusive with his striking, and I think he could. I think he will hurt Marab in this fight. Guaranteed, he will hurt Marab. So when you're saying he's gonna submit him in the first round, nah. Guaranteed Marab will get hurt by Corey this fight, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, whether that be a flying knee. Whether that be a spinning elbow, a spinning back fist, something funky.
So
He's going to be moving around the whole time. I'm telling you. Sean O'Malley, that was his technique. That was his tactic. But O'Malley's got unbelievable gaps in his wrestling compared to Marab. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Corey's gonna move around
You
that
think
octagon.
Corey's a better striker than O'Malley?
Not pure like pull back, like knockout power,
Yeah.
like crisp and all of that. But
There's a better selection of shots though. He mixes it up better. You think kicks and
it's hard to
striking.
say because then I'm thinking about O'Malley against Vera and how good he looked.
Mm.
It's hard to say, but
You know
I
what
think,
fight I've always wanted to see?
Mm.
O'Malley versus Sanhagen.
Yeah,
For me, that's the fight. I don't know why it's not happened yet.
It-
But if
a great
when he loses, I think that's a good fight to make.
well,
O'Malley
I think
versus Sanhagen.
O'Malley might fight Song Yadong.
Yeah.
What do you think of that matchup actually?
Yeah, Son Yadong's a speedy guy. He's fast as hands, but
Bro,
I just think
backing out
there's-
1,500 push-ups in an hour, broski.
Yeah.
Guys built diff, you know.
built different.
But
But yeah, I think O'Malley would probably take that because of experience. I just think he's more experienced. He's been at the highest.
no, I
level
can't
for
like. Do
longer.
you know what? Like, okay,
I'll be honest.
no. Okay, name the bantamweights that you think are better than Sanhagen right now.
Better than Sanhagen.
Yeah.
I think Umar's better than Sanhagen.
Okay.
I think O'Malley's
Merab.
better than Sanhagen slightly. Marab is better than Sanhagen.
Yeah. Piyan.
It's dangerous. Yeah, Petian is better than Sanhagen.
Okay.
I'll just gone up. But I think those four you can say convincingly they're better.
Yadong.
No, I don't think it's fair to say Yodong is better than Sanhagen.
Sanhagen's got a win over Yadong.
Yeah, and it's not fair as well. Even if they hadn't have fought, but I just think it's not
So
fair.
you think he's like fifth?
Yeah, I mean, if we go through that list, he's fifth. Yeah, I think it's fair as well. Umar beat him. Marab will beat him. O'Malley slightly better, but O'Malley obviously was champion. I think O'Malley's a bit better, and Petian has a win over him, so you can't say he's better than Petian as well. But yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. There's a good four bantamweights that are for me better than him.
Clearly, other than O'Malley.
Yeah,
The other
clearly
three,
other than O'Malley. But then it's weird because you think
Peter
O'Malley's probably better than Peter Yan as well. So, do you know what I mean? But MMA math doesn't work like that. You're right.
So, bottom line is
But we still, I think he's gonna lose. I just think he's gonna get sort of smoked. But you think he will lose, but in a close fight.
I think there's a world where he could win.
But then you have to put your foot down and say he's gonna win. You're saying split decision, Marab.
Yeah.
One judge has Corey winning. Are you saying it will be a robbery where Corey won, but they might just give it to Marab because it was a close fight? We see that all the time when they give the champion the nod when it's a close fight because you have to take the belt from the champion. You think it's one of those fights?
I think this is one of those fights where there's discussions for a rematch.
That's a fair.
That's a bit, bro. Come on, you're saying he smokes him in one round?
You're saying it will be that good, but to be fair, you could say Umar and
Yeah.
Marab was that good, and they never gave Umar the rematch.
I'm saying there could be
So-
discussions for a rematch.
And who's Umar even fighting now? Is he not fighting soon?
Piyan, they won't. No.
Has that been announced? But I know he's fighting soon because he was in camp.
No. I don't think he's fighting anytime
That hasn't
soon.
been announced, probably.
But the Piyan fight is the one that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Marab might still get it done, but there will be discussions for a rematch, and I think Sanhagen's stock will go up this fight. So people like Mo won't be on some disrespect, saying he's gonna get scrubbed off in a round.
I just think Marab, he's a different kettle of fish.
Alright.
He's just
I
a
did
different
say
kettle of fish.
I think Marab will have more of an off night, and Corey will have a really good night.
But-
If
but-
they're
but-
both having their best night,
Marab.
Marab wins.
But why do you think Marab's gonna have an off night? What is it about him? Was it his last fight where it was a close fight?
No, because he smoked O'Malley.
I mean, the fight before that.
What, with Umar?
Yeah.
No, because that showed
So-
Umar's great.
So what is it then that makes you think he's gonna have an off night?
I don't know. I
To
just
me,
got...
there's nothing to say. He's not coming with
No,
an injury.
based on facts and stats and all of that, there's nothing. But I just have a sneaky feeling, bro.
Yeah, you think of
Just like I learned that with DDP. You know what I'm saying? We were putting stock on DDP and Hamzat just killed him. Sometimes MMA is a weird thing, and you're saying this is a non-factor title defense, and then the title fight is a madness. We see it a lot with
I
like
just felt the way he handled O'Malley. I think he just do the same to Sanhagen. Even though Sanhagen's a better wrestler, he's not gonna stop Marab's takedowns. I don't see a world where he stops Marab's takedown.
He won't stop all of them.
Yeah.
He'll stop a
But
few.
I think that first one will be devastating.
So you're no,
And
because
then
then
he's gonna panic.
But this is what I'm saying. You're saying Marab is gonna turn into Hamza in the first round. By the way, Marab has said he wants to strike this fight, which he
Yeah,
shouldn't
he's
do.
probably trolling. You know Marab.
Yeah, he's probably trying.
Come on, man.
All right, well we'll see. There's a lot of stock in this one still.
What about the rest of the card? What other fights I saw? Oh yeah, Khalil and Yuri. We might as well go straight into that.
What you saying for that fight, actually?
You know what it is? I've been sort of watching little clips of Yuri training, hearing him speak.
Getting his degree.
I think he's in the right headspace. You know,
Mm.
he looks. I mean, he had a very good win his last fight.
Who was that against?
Jamal Hill.
Was that his last fight?
Did he not smoke Jamal Hill in his last fight? I'm pretty sure it was his last fight. It was his last fight.
The Rakic one was the one before, right?
Yeah, he beat Jamal Hill in his last fight. For sure.
Yeah, UFC 311.
Yeah, so he made easy work of Jamal Hill. He's gonna come into this fight confident. Has Khalil fought since his loss to Pereira?
Yeah.
And was it?
He fought Jamal Hill.
So both of them
In
made
June.
easy work of Jamal Hill.
No.
This is actually such a balanced fight because of that as well. Because they've got a common opponent in Jamal Hill who they've made easy work of. that's a-
No. Yuri finished Hill. Khalil didn't.
But Khalil dominated.
Yeah, he
I
did.
remember that fight. He
Yeah,
knocked
yeah.
him down how many times?
Yeah.
That was a
yeah.
domination. I just think
It's a close fight.
I just think Yuri will have him. I think Yuri's got that championship level. He's had the belt. He's sort of a championship caliber fighter. As good as Khalil is, he's another one as well, I think, where when he makes that step up, he sort of falls a bit short. And Yuri has been there, done
Yeah, but
that.
he done better than we expected against Pereira.
No, you're right. But again, that's MMA math. Do you know what I mean? He did better than against Pereira, so he'll probably beat Yuri. But
I'm not saying he beats him.
No, I know,
I
but-
favor Yuri,
yeah.
but Khalil.
I think Yuri's a bit unorthodox as well. I just think.
I think the most important point for this is the first 5 minutes, because Yuri's been used to fighting. Well, his last fight was 15 minute fight. Khalil was the main event against Jamal Hill. 25 minutes and 15 minutes is very different, bro. You ain't got time to, and that's our biggest pet peeve. With
Wait. They're not gonna make this a 25-minute co-main.
No.
Sorry, it's not even a co-main, is it? But still, they're not gonna make this fight a 25-minute.
No, 15 minutes, scrap,
So
bro.
they only do that for co-mains. I mean, the UFC are weird though. Sometimes they do this 25-minute stuff when it's not for a belt. They need to come out with like a clear rule or something, because
Well, like number one
because
contender.
we're
fights.
scratching our heads. Yeah,
Like
this should be a 25-minute fight.
If Ulberg and Reyes is a number one contender
that
fight.
was the main event, isn't it? It has to be a 25.
I know, but if that's considered, if the winner of this fight could trump Ulberg, then it should be 25 minutes.
Can't lie though. If it's a 15-minute fight, you've got to say Khalil has a better chance then.
Yeah, I think
Because
it helps his
Khalil's
chances.
gonna have that power early on, and he's gonna clip him. And Yuri, I can't lie, he's a bit chinny. He's a bit chinny, Yuri. He does get you can rock him.
Mo, Yuri's a flipping.
He's a monster, but he's chinny as well. Come on.
What do you mean he's chinny if he's eating a Pereira head kick? Yeah, of course he's gonna be chinny,
Yeah,
bro.
but I know, but I just think.
Do you see what Rakic was sending him his way, bro? I'll rewatch that fight.
Khalil can crack. Khalil had sort of Pereira hurt. Do you not remember?
Yeah,
Khalil
First two
power
rounds,
was
bro.
different level.
with the blitz, with
Yeah,
the
that-
heavy left overhand.
I don't think you can avoid that. But then again, Yuri might do some spinning stuff and clip him. Yuri's a bit of an unorthodox guy.
This is my guess.
This is a hard one to call. I can't lie to you. I don't know who to say.
This is my guess for fight of the night, though.
It probably is. Probably is.
For as long as it lasts, it's gonna be mental. But I don't think, like, maybe the first minute they're gonna start being like, and within the first exchange, who lands big, then it's just gonna be a car crash.
Yeah.
From the moment the big shot lands, then Yuri's just gonna pump his chest, Khalil's gonna go like this, and it's gonna be some soccer kicks going on, bro. Some real violence.
So if you were to, I think we need to both make an actual
because
prediction,
it's a 15-minute fight,
Yeah.
Khalil's gonna go mental from the get-go, but so is Yuri. Khalil might do it, you know.
Yuri's been finished by Pereira, so people have stopped respecting him a bit, innit? He's sort of gone underrated now. But he proved what he's made of in his last
Bro,
fight.
against Rakic, bro.
Yeah.
Rakic killed him in the first round. He had no leg.
Mm.
Then he outdogged him. Thing is, I think Khalil was more of a dog
Khalil's more of a dog than Yuri.
than Rakic.
Yeah, but I don't think Khalil has the heart of Yuri. If Yuri hurts Khalil, he's done. I'll be honest, you saw Khalil against Pereira. Once Pereira took him there.
He melted him, but
I
bro,
know, but he didn't even knock him out. It's not like Pereira flattened him. Pereira knocked out Prohaska. He did not knock out Khalil. Khalil sort of was taking too many punches and took a knee.
bro,
Let's be honest, Khalil took a knee. Let's be real. Come on,
Whoa, you're nah,
He
nah,
did.
bro, but yeah, cool.
Did Khalil get flattened? No. Did he get knocked out?
But did you
No.
see some of the smacks he was eating?
No,
bro?
he was cut up badly. The blood was coming out.
Bro, he was concussed, bro.
No, I just think he had enough in it. I'll be honest. I think if Yuri gets Khalil in that position again, he can win the fight. If Khalil gets Yuri in a position like, he's getting rocked, he's wobbling him, he's teeing off on him,
Yeah.
Yuri still has a chance. Because
Bro,
this guy,
fly to leave.
Yuri is not like sane. He's not all there. I think that helps you as a fighter when you're not all there. Because then you don't know how to give up. Do you know what I mean? Yuri will never do that. Like.
Yuri,
have
second round KO.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Yuri, third round stoppage.
So we get 10 minutes of scrap and then
Yeah.
you get a finish.
Third round TKO.
TKO.
I think that third round will be a back and forth. Skill will go out the window, and Yuri will, like you said,
Yeah.
outdog him.
Okay, rest of the card is Josh Emmett, bro.
Who's he fighting?
Guy.
Who's he fighting?
Yusef Zalal.
You know what's funny? Yeah.
Zalal's, bro, he's
there was a
highly
clip. I
ranked.
saw a clip on TikTok of Emmett doing weights, and they were talking about doing all these weights just to spam overhand rights on at a weekend, which is true. That's all he's gonna do. But if that overhand right lands, Zalal's jaw is leaving his chin, bro. Bro, I've never seen power like it in my life. Josh Emmett's power. You know Josh Emmett, Rumble Johnson. There's just some and Henderson. There's just some guys, bro. They just got power that is just not fair. It's not fair they have that kind of power. But there's a blueprint to beat Emmett.
Yeah.
You know, people have done it in the past. You know, you saw Yair do it. You saw Topuria do it. You've got to circle away from that right hand, and you've got to pressure him. You can't let him get center cage. You can't let him back you up and set that overhand right. Is Zalal a southpaw? If he's southpaw, I can't lie. He might be cooked because the overhand right's there.
Zalal's still extremely underrated though. Like, he's not the most entertaining featherweight, but the way he's climbed up the rankings, like, he beat Calvin Kattar convincingly. That's been his only fight this year.
Didn't Calvin Kattar and Emmett fight as well? I'm pretty sure they have.
They have.
And Kattar won, I think.
But then in 2024, that was 3 submissions in a row, bro.
For-
Jack Shaw, Aarons, and Billy Carantillo. But obviously, he's starting to fight more serious guys now. But he's 9 in the rankings, and he's 29 years old. So
Yeah, he's got age on his side. Emmett's pushing 40, I think. I think Zalal will get it done.
decision.
Yeah, decision win. But Emmett always has a chance with that overhand right. Always. You can never count out Josh Emmett. But I think it's Zalal. Zalaw's going to get it.
Zalal decision, I think.
Yeah.
Oi, this fight. You want to talk about crazy power? Joe Pyfer, bro. Joe Pyfer against Magomedov. That's a scrap, you know. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Someone's getting finished that fight. Pyfer's a weird one because he got some slack last time out.
Was it not in Mexico? Where
No, it was meant to be and then it was cancelled. But he fought Gastelum. But he had Gastelum on the ropes, but he didn't manage to finish him.
But Gastelum, you can't knock out Gastelum. Gastelum's got a mad probably the best chin in the UFC. Who's got a better chin than Gastelum? He's been in there with light heavyweight.
Oh, do you know when I said Lopez has got the best chin?
Middleweights.
People were saying Vittori.
Yeah, you're right. Vittori is another one. I mean, let's talk about best chins in the UFC. You got to put Nate Diaz there. You got to put
Max Holloway.
Yeah, Max Holloway, Vittori,
Diego Lopez.
Diego Lopez. Do you know what I mean? I mean, there's some guys with crazy chins, but yeah, I mean, who else can you think of top of your head with a crazy chin? DC, fair play, he did get knocked out by Jones, but other than that, DC's been in there with some heavy hitters. They weren't. Rumble Johnson couldn't.
Up until recently, Oliveira, I'll be real, because
Charles Oliveira.
he was never getting turned off.
No, I wouldn't say he has the best chin in UFC, Charles Oliveira. He'd never been knocked out cold, but he gets knocked down quite a bit.
Yeah, but he was fighting Gaethje and Poirier, bro.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean, but I wouldn't put Oliveira in that level. I think Oliveira's got an underrated chin, but I still think he's a bit chinny. But he's underrated chin. He's got an underrated chin. But I'm talking guys who like have.
Oh, Ortega.
Yeah, that guy's he's got a fake chin. I've clocked a lot of these like Latin fighters. Yeah, they got the craziest chins. You know, Jorge Masvidal.
Until Usman turned him off. Yeah.
Until Usman turned him off, he had a crazy chin. There's so many guys with good
Yeah,
chins.
Hey.
I mean,
The Mexicans,
those Latin fighters,
Latins,
they're born with a
mad.
different kind of chin. Who
Bro,
else
they
can you
just
think
like-
of with a mad chin? Just eating punches. You can't hurt them. John Jones, you have to say, has a good chin.
Yeah. I don't know why I went. Brian Barberena. Vicente Luque, Brian Barberena, bro. That's
Even Luque, before he had the
Oh
brain
yeah,
thing,
before the brain, before the.
his chin was fake. Who else
He
was
used to
there?
use smacks.
The
Oh,
Diaz
okay.
brothers, of course, but we already said them.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest. Until McGregor got flatlined by Poirier, bro.
Yeah, even McGregor. I know Poirier took his chin, but before that,
Dustin's.
you're right. No, even Dustin has a good chin before Gaethje head kicked him.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
but like you gotta think how many fights my man was in. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
you know what I'm saying. Same with Korean Zombie until he got turned off.
Yeah.
Zombie.
Even
Marab.
Even Marab, even Cub Swanson, up until he started getting finished, he had a good chin as well. Jose Aldo before McGregor flattened him.
Sean O'Malley's never been flatlined either.
Yeah.
And do you remember against
chin.
Peter Yan? But yeah, that's
There's a lot of guys with
I
good
think we're
chins.
forgetting a few, but there's
Probably
definitely.
are.
But yeah, Magomedov against Joe Pyfer. What are you saying for that?
You've got to go Joe Pyfer. Yeah, Joe Pyfer.
Magomedov is good though.
Yeah, I know, but
Do you remember when he spawned against Strickland in the Apex?
Mm.
And we were like, who the hell is this guy? He beat Pereira last time out, Michel Pereira. And he's beat Bruno Ferreira and Wally Alves in 2024.
I go Pyfer.
Knockout.
Decision.
Joe Pyfer, how old is Joe Pyfer? Joe Pyfer's not even 30, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Still young.
But he's got so many injuries under his belt. It's actually wild.
What other fights are in the prelims? Any names?
Yeah.
Gaultier's in the card, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Gaultier. I think he's gonna smoke whoever he's fighting.
Ozzy Diaz.
We don't even need to say his name.
Gautier, shout out Gautier, bro. He's gonna come out and just flatline Duke.
He fights out a Manchester top team, so he's pretty much a Brit. Do you
Pretty
know what I mean?
much.
And he's Cameroonian as well. Fights just like Ngannou, same sort of build.
He's
Knockout
more tapped in though.
Yeah,
he's
he's
more
more-
composed.
He's more of a technician,
How old is he?
but I'm pretty sure he's
What?
young. Where is he? How old is he?
23.
Fuck.
Broski, what is this?
23 is mental. That's insane.
Bro,
Can't
he's
lie.
fighting so composed and turning people off quick.
Crazy
time.
thing is, he's so young and like they should just keep on giving him relaxed.
Put him on pay-per-views.
Yeah,
though.
give him easy prelim fights until he hits like 25, 26. Because this guy might be a
What
champion
the
at
hell?
25.
Patchy Mix is on this card. I didn't even know.
He's making his comeback after that stink of a
Bro,
debut.
he's fighting some.
novice.
Ain't even got a picture, broski. It must have been a dropout, surely.
Yeah, I mean the thing is though, they have to do that now because his first fight was so bad.
Fucking hell. Patchy Mix, you
Any other names on the card?
Shabazian against Andre Muniz.
Shabazian's another one. He's
He's
super
been here
young.
for time.
I mean, when
He's
he
been
joined the
here
UFC, he has so much hype behind him, and it's just sad how his career's sort of ending up. But he's still young. I'm pretty sure
He's
in
27.
Yeah, he's not even 30, bro. The guy's young,
He beat Petrosky.
so he can make a comeback and maybe one.
He's
day-
got 2 wins in 2025.
Yeah, but what's
Okay.
his record saying now? Was he on 4 or 5 losses now?
15 and 5. It's not
Yeah.
terrible.
Is he still fighting out the same camp?
I don't
Ronda's old coach.
Yeah, I remember.
Is it the same camp or he's moved
I don't
camps?
know actually. Chris Gutierrez against Farad Basharat. The Basharat, is it him or his brother that got finished? I think it might have been.
Which one's that? Is that the one that was fighting on
Basharat
Dana White
brothers.
Contender Series?
No, they've been in the UFC for a while, but they either train in London or I'm not quite sure. But the rest of the card is solid. I won't lie. Also, we need to talk about because what were you saying for Gamma Oliveira?
I can't lie, this is a good fight for Oliveira.
You think it's a better?
Gamrot does not have the striking Oliveira has. Gamrot's more of a wrestler. Oliveira, unless he does some silly stuff off his back, where he's just laying on his back and not being offensive, then I think this is a good fight for. This is a better fight for him than Fiziev. I wasn't really too keen on the Fiziev fight because he just had a heavy knockout. Fiziev is going to head kick him. I just saw a head kick. But Gamrot's not got that striking. He's not got that knockout
The only
power.
thing I will say is that Gamrot looks hungry.
Gamrot is going to come to smother him.
I know, but he looks hungry. Like, hungry.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's be dying for an opportunity. And to get a scalp like Oliveira for him would be huge, bro. You see, bro, when they told him that he's fighting Oliveira, he's out here just screaming in the car park, bro. Just going mad.
Because he knows a win against Oliveira, he's got a title shot pretty much.
So I think...
But then I don't even know if he's got a title shot. The way Topuria is moving, I don't know what's going on.
No, but
I saw a little clip of Sarukian
Ian
eating
Lamaz.
bro, the croissant was the size of this table here, bro. The biggest croissant I've seen in my life. I was thinking the amount of carbs in that. He's not fighting. He can't make 155.
Bro, the cup of coffee is like fucking 3 liters.
But I don't know what's going on. They're trying to say, you know what? I'm not against Paddy versus Ilya. It's a fun fight. But from a competitive standpoint, you got to do Arman, man.
Arman's snoozing, bro. What you doing? Like, fight.
It's not his fault. He wants to fight, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
They sent him Gamrot's name, bro. They sent him a contract to fight Gamrot. He said no. But yeah, going back to the Oliveira Gamrot fight, I get that because he's not fighting a striker.
Yeah, his chin can sort of relax a bit.
But to be fair, like, people are saying, why are you ducking Gamrot? Because Oliveira came out and he's like, oh, I was training for a striker.
Oliveira was ready to fight Benoit. He didn't care who he's fighting. Benoit obviously said, I need a full count for Oliveira. We have a lot of respect for him.
But the reason...
Gamrot's the only one that signed...
No, but BSD said I would be willing to... This is why BSD's... It's a bit cheeky what you did. Because when he was flying high after beating Rufy, he said, yo, the Brazil card, anything happens, I'm right here. Something did happen.
Yeah, he's not there.
He's not there. So, fighters out there, like, you know what I'm saying? I get, like, if you're flying high off a big win, you beat Rufy, this upcoming prospect that's just 360 spinning Bobby Green into, you know what I'm saying? But you get the chance to fight Oliveira in Brazil, and he didn't want it. So credit to Gamrot, he wanted all the smoke. He was tweeting at him like, yo, I'm accepting the fight. I think Oliveira needs to... I don't even know. I just don't stay on your back too long, man. Don't try to do this jiu-jitsu sort of
Keep
situation.
on the feet, pressure him, jabs, hooks, kicks, teep kicks, leg kicks.
Yeah.
And if he takes you down, go straight into a submission. And use that to transition and get a better position and then get up. Or finish him. But do not do this nonsense where you're happy to stay on your back in a full guard position and not being offensive. Because he's going to nick rounds. Gamrot is going to nick rounds doing that. And he's going to get fatigued.
Like, even the beginning
You have to make a wrestler scared to take you down.
Even the beginning of the Dariush fight, do you remember? He was chilling on his back a bit too long. The moment he got up, head kick, boom. Finished the fight. So... But yeah, there was people...
But do you not think it's a better fight for Oliveira? Is this not a matchup where you go into the fight, okay, I'm a bit more relaxed? Was you not a bit anxious with Fiziev? Because you don't know what his chin's going to be like. And Fiziev's going to kick his head.
Yeah, but I think Oliveira would have the big advantage in the grappling, though. He doesn't have it.
But then, I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, it's a good point. But I just think this is a better fight for Oliveira. And this is a good fight for Oliveira if he wants to become a champion again. And I'll tell you why, yeah? Because you got okay, minus Ilya, you got a guy in Sarukian who's like an upgraded version of Gamrot, who's going to take you down, who's hard to submit.
But they fought before and it was
and
a super close fight.
I don't know, but I think Sarukian's improved a lot. Sarukian has added submissions too. You saw his grappling match the other day. The guy choked Benson Henderson, whatever his name is, he choked him out. Cold.
Yeah, Sarukian's really good, but...
Sarukian, again, I think Sarukian, he might be the best lightweight, you know. I know Topuria is my guy, but I'm not really happy with the way Topuro's moving. He's annoying me a little bit.
Chill out, broski. You think
Yeah, but what's he doing?
what's Arman done to say he's the best lightweight, bro? He missed weight last time out. When he had a chance to prove it against Islam, the fight didn't even happen, and we saw Moicano in there.
But then what are they gonna do then? All right, make the Paddy fight then, or make the Gaethje fight. Do something.
Yeah, Hunter, come on, like get the lightweight moving.
Come on, man. The lightweight division is in the same division. Let's keep it moving, man.
What's Paddy on? I see him just cornering.
Paddy's making money.
Send him a contract. Huh?
I keep seeing Paddy on like billboards and stuff. I keep seeing him on
Battlefield.
No, I don't know. I was at a train station one time. I saw Paddy on one of the walls.
Bro, he's
making money, man.
If he becomes champion, he's gone.
Yeah.
If he becomes champion, it's long day. I can't lie.
And you know what's mad though? Paddy gets a lot of stick, about how he blows up in between fights, but the guy's never missed weight. People take the mick out of him, saying, he's.
You look like someone like Gasly.
Yeah, he gets fat in between fights. He's not disciplined. Paddy Pimblett has never missed weight. So who are you to say he's indisciplined? He comes doesn't miss weight, doesn't pull out of fights, and every fight's injured, and every fight he's in is exciting. So if you're not going to give Sarukian a shot because you're worried that he won't make weight, give it to Paddy. Give it to Paddy. Come on, let's keep the lightweight division moving.
Yeah, no, it's been but then we're being a bit the Topuria Oliveira fight was literally
because I want. You know what I want? I want
Clear to
Makachev because I want Makachev after that
in November
MFG card
to know what he's doing next.
Exactly, because if Ilya can get another defense in, then that Makachev Ilya fight, whatever weight it is, that's your headline fight for the White House card.
You know, Topuria said, "I bet you how much I'm gonna be the headline." Yeah. And McGregor's coming out saying he wants 100 M's.
No comment. Someone said it's not 2015. Come on, man. He'd be lucky to get offered 20 mil, bro. Come on, bro.
For his comeback fight, he's getting more than 20 mil, bro.
Do you think McGregor does 1 million buys in his next fight?
Yeah.
I don't know if he does, No, I'll be honest, bro. I think his stock has gone, bro. I'm not joking.
He does 1 million, broski.
Nah, but I think McGregor's stock is really in the mud. Like, I don't think you're deep in how in the mud he is. This is not normal, bro. The guy, I think he's fought. How many times has he fought since the McGregor fight? In the last 10 years.
Since the Mayweather fight.
Since 2015. How many fights has he fought? How many times has he fought? Since 2015, bro. Maybe it might be 5 or 6, bro. Just MMA. Since 2015.
Since the Alvarez fight.
Since the Alvarez, that's 2016. Okay, let's do since 2016. Yeah, since the Alvarez fight, he fought Alvarez.
Yeah.
Then he fought Khabib. Yeah. Then he fought Cerrone. Then he fought Dustin twice.
Yeah, that's it.
5 fights since 2016. 5 fights in 9 years, bro. His last fight was 2021 against Poirier, or 2022.
No, it's 2021.
2021, and he fought him twice that year. Then he fought Cerrone in 2020. Then before that, his last fight in MMA
was 2018.
2 years. Then between Khabib and Poirier fights were 3 years. 2 years between Khabib and Cerrone. 1 year between Cerrone and the Poirier fights. And since 2021, he's not fought. And he's doing things that he's never done in the past. The guy's
and he had a bout cancellation because that fight was booked.
Because he pulled out he had an injured toe, which is okay.
That fight was booked though.
Yeah, but bro, he pulled out. He never showed up. McGregor's in the mud, man. So we shouldn't really be mentioning him to be headline. I can't lie to you.
We need to come up with what we want our White House card to look like, realistically.
Yeah, I mean,
I've
got an idea. I think you should put 5. The whole main card should be title fights.
That's a solid shout, won't I?
5 title fights.
When is that? That's next summer.
Yeah, 2026. Yeah.
They've got time to plan it. But yeah, that's it for this week's episode. We've put our neck on the line for a few of these. Marab apparently is gonna finish Sanhagen light work. We both think that Yuri's gonna win. And
Kalaev will win as well.
And Kalaev will probably win, yeah. He thinks he'll finish Pereira this time round. Bottom line is UFC 320 is stacked. Where is it? Vegas?
Yeah.
We'll be there front line, tapped in, watching it. And yeah, I'm excited for it. But yeah, that's it for this week. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Watch out for the clips on the Punches and Pundits TikTok account and Instagram. See you lots later. Peace.